Bourbon and the Bible, the devil and the Lord, they're always beside me, knocking at my door. And I'm damn tired of fighting what's wrong or what's right. Pull the bourbon or the Bible off the shelf tonight. Both take it.
Good evening, y'all. This is Spencer Keck coming at you live from Tunnel Hills in Hardin County, Kentucky, where I'm running for Magistrate District 3, y'all. I am the educated hillbilly. No, that's not an oxymoron. Don't call me a moron. Y'all, it's been a beautiful Friday. Got out to fish fry out there at Kentucky 86, the local Cecilia Fire Department. What a good time that was. Well, ate some great fish, got to meet some great people, and then drive around the county with other fellow magistrate candidate, Jim Becker. So Jim and I are both running for magistrate. We went to go scout out the whole area that we're running in. And that we went everywhere from after we left Cecilia, made it over way to Glendale, headed up to Buffalo Lake, just went, all over and enjoyed the county and really enjoyed seeing just what a beautiful place we live in. Also was really cool is got to see the, whiskey house that I talked about last night. Look at their rick houses on the road. That looks like a fine operation. Really glad they're here in town providing employment for folks. And I wanted to see what does everybody else think? Yeah. Were you having a great weekend? Getting ready to have a great weekend? Um, hopefully I can see everybody out and about, and hopefully we're all remembering Sergeant Pennington as we went through there in Glendale. We saw all the flags line the road in honor of him. That was definitely a moving thing to see, and I'm really hoping that everyone is also aware that we just lost 6 more service member when the KC-130 tanker collided with another one, apparently, is what the report says now. That's what brought it down in Iraq. And we lost 6 personnel. So we're now up to what, 13 folks lost in this war so far. Oh, it's not a war, according to Captain Bone Spurs. It's just an excursion. What was it the other day? It had other names. This is like every time we turn around, right? But you start losing service members the way they're being lost, it's more than an excursion. Bad Bunny announced he's going to donate $10 million of his proceeds from his tour to pay for the funeral costs of the first 7 that passed away. that's going to include also money for the family now that's surviving. I mean, that's the report I saw online. Hopefully that one's true. Definitely going to have to go follow up with that one, but that was definitely warming my heart. He is definitely remembering everyone deployed. And, you know, I wish more folks with money would do that every time someone falls. It definitely means a lot. If you get a chance, check out Homes for Our Troops. That's an organization that built my brother a house on 2 acres. And the house was designed because he had lost his leg and hand in Afghanistan. Whole thing was designed with him in mind, that they wanted it to be completely handicap accessible and just for that to be his roost. You know, he had every single room in the house had a vacuum place where he could hook up a vacuum hose and vacuum the floor without needing a sweeper to push around. Since he only had one leg, that made it much more convenient for him to be able to sweep his house. The vacuum hoses were in the walls or the lines, that ran to a big vacuum dump in his garage. He had all the counters were designed that if he ever had to go back into a wheelchair, he would be able to access everything from the wheelchair. Had a bidet built into his toilet with a heated seat. His shower had almost as much room as my bedroom. They made sure that, that he would never have any danger in the shower. Perfectly designed for him. Let's just think about folks like that. We got plenty of veterans. We need to help folks build homes when they come back wounded, and Homes for Our Troops does that. Texas Roadhouse, based, right out here in Kentucky, they donate a lot to Homes for Our Troops, and that actually paid for my brother's house. So was a donation made by the owner who's now passed away, the original owner, founder of Homes for Our Troops. Of Texas Roadhouse. He donated lots of money to Homes for Our Troops. That helped my brother out. And he lived in that up until the day that, like I said, we found him, unfortunately, hanging in a closet in the house that they had built for him. But, it's that time. Tomorrow's the day that it's the anniversary of the day that my dad found him hanging in his closet. So I just want all of us to remember what freedom really means and what the cost is. And you shouldn't ever play with freedom loving soldiers, Marines, airmen, Coast Guard. We shouldn't be sent to do missions that are unnecessary. We should be for the true defense of this nation. So y'all, let's think of everybody that's going through what they're going through. Keep them safe. Hey, it's good to see John Brown here tonight. Good evening, sir. John, I hope you're doing well. And y'all, just again, thinking of my brother. Tomorrow is the anniversary of the day that my dad found him. Like I said, that was 2014. The next year, my dad died in the VA from cancer from Agent Orange. So it's always a really tough time. Gets me thinking, gets me missing them. Hopefully they're watching me and proud of what I'm doing, still wanting to serve the country. And I just want to, live up to their honor and a legacy. So y'all, please like and subscribe to this channel. Sorry it's so short tonight. Was out and about, like I said, a lot, meeting folks, enjoying the fish fry, and enjoying just seeing this county that, so many of my ancestors lived here. And as I go out and about the county, I get to see their names all over the place here. Didn't even realize until you really dig deep and travel deep into the county. So, yeah, remember, here in Kentucky, united we stand, divided we fall. So we know in Kentucky, we cannot be divided if we're loving our neighbors as ourselves. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to serve my neighbors and to always realize it's impossible to be divided if I'm loving the whole community as if it is me, because the community is me. I am the community. We are each other's keeper. I'm my brother's keeper. I'm my sister's keeper. Good to see Jonathan on here saying, hey, brother, we got your 6. Thank you, sir. Need it big time. And y'all, remember everyone deployed. Bless your corazon. Have a great night. I'll try to be on my game hopefully tomorrow if possible. If I don't make a video, you can just know that I'm out somewhere in the woods thinking about my brother. All right, y'all. Enjoy.